Hi friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to Olive Ave Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today we're going to be talking about my picks from the Cirque Colors Resort Collection. That was their 10-piece collection for summer 2019, and I did not pick up all 10, but I do have some to share with you, and then I have some other polishes that I picked up in the same haul, so I'm going to show you all of those together. Cirque Colors is a brand that I really enjoy. I don't own a ton of their colors, but I own a fair amount, and I'm slowly adding more and more every time that they have a sale. Their polishes are made in Brooklyn, New York. They are vegan and cruelty free, and they are 5 free, I think, maybe more than 5 free. They list themselves as 5 free, but a lot of times that just means that brands haven't like updated what they're free of since other ingredients became things that people avoid. Anyways, Cirque Colors is a great brand. I really enjoy all of their finishes. Their creams are superb, they're excellent, but they're a little pricey compared to like a Zoya, where I can get a really good cream for $5 on a good sale. But their other finishes are super unique. They're really great. They just execute them perfectly. And so I actually tend to buy more of their non-cream finishes than I do their cream finishes, just because I feel like it justifies the price a little bit more for me. They do sales fairly regularly where they put together kind of a curated selection that are, you know, 10, 20, 30% off or whatever. And I find that those sales are good to grab them in because it makes them about $10 a piece. All right, anyways, that was a lot of gabbing. Let's talk about these colors. We're gonna start with the ones that I picked up that are from the Resort Collection, and then we'll talk about the others that I got in my haul. All right, we are gonna start with Paloma. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw these swatches and you know that I am loving this one. It is so perfect. It's this really lovely, soft sage green in their speckled finish. Their speckled finish is super unique. It's not one that I see from a lot of brands, at least in this like fine of a speckle. I feel like Model Zone and a couple other brands have like larger speckles in them, but this one is so soft and so delicate. The speckles just add just a little hint of something fun and special. I have a couple others in this finish and I want them all. They're so beautiful. This one has a really nice formula. The first coat is a little bit thin, and so you get a couple, you know, little patches here and there, but I think that is to be expected given that it needs to be thin enough that you can actually see those speckles. I definitely think this one is a 2-coater. I don't think that very many folks will need 3 coats unless you have super long nails. And on my second coat, you can see that the creaminess and the kind of color of that sage green base really builds up to opacity. It's so gorgeous. This polish self-levels really well. It's a dream to apply, really. It's not, you know, finicky at all. And those speckles are really easy to remove. They don't kind of stick to your nail plate at all. It's really easy. It's a dream. So this is 2 coats of Paloma. Up next is Anchors Away, and this is in one of my other favorite finishes from Cirque, which is why I picked this one up. It's a really stunning, super strong shimmer with a tiny like sprinkling of these gorgeous little hollow flakes. And the base here is this really pretty, I want to say it's like almost a periwinkle blue, and the shimmer, it's a little hard to see on this first coat, but the shimmer is a really strong, bright, like yellow green. And then, like I said, there is this smattering of hollow flakes. And this is another finish, this like shimmer with the hollow kiss is one that Cirque does a lot, and I really enjoy it. They also are like the masters of shimmer. The shimmer really just shows up so strong on the nail. You can really see it, I think, especially on my second coat here, it is building up. And I think you could, I'm not gonna do a third coat because I feel like it's opaque enough for me, but I imagine if you did a third coat, you might even get a stronger shimmer. And this one, you know, as you're wearing it, as it moves in and out of the light, you get both that like hollow sprinkle and you get the green shimmer, and it's just absolutely stunning. So this is 2 coats of Anchors Away. And then the last polish that I picked up from the Resort Collection is IZOLA. And this one was in a finish that I actually haven't seen from Cirque before, but I haven't been following them for that long, so maybe they have some others that they've released in this finish that just aren't, you know, still in their collection. But this one is a really nice kind of creamy, warm toned purple base with a smattering of gold flakies. And these are, again, a little bit smaller than the flakies that we're seeing in other indie brands right now. So we're seeing a lot of the like really large gold flakies, but these ones are a little bit smaller, a little bit finer, but they're like really perfectly spread throughout the base. You don't have to, you know, like fish any out. On this first coat, I feel like you can't really see as much of them, but they really come alive in the second coat because that base gets a little bit more opaque, and then you can really see the flakies that are in the top layer of your polish. They just kind of gleam off the nail. So I think this is a really fun finish. They're actually looping these polishes in with the speckled polishes on their website. So I think they're calling these speckles. They're just a different color of speckle. And there were 2 polishes in this finish in this collection, and I decided to pick up the purple. There's also a like tealy green one. So this is 2 coats of IZOLA. All right, and like I mentioned, there was also a sale going on when I picked up the polishes from the Resort Collection, and so I decided to grab a couple that were just in their sale. So these are polishes that have been in their collection for a little while. This one is PARADISO, and this one is a really nice, I don't know, in the bottle it looks like a kind of teal or green base with like a really strong purple shimmer. You know what, I think I'm going to take that back and call this one a seafoam green with a purple shimmer. And then again, it has that kind of smattering, super light smattering of scattered holographic flakes in here. And they're super fine particles, so I feel like you just kind of get a glint of them on the nails, but you don't get the kind of like, you know, glaring rainbows that you get from like a linear hollow or even a stronger scattered hollow. And this one, I think the base color is just a little bit lighter. I actually am gonna do a 3rd coat of this. And like I said, I could have done 3 coats of Anchors Away, but I think on the 2nd coat of this one, I still am seeing quite a bit of my nail line, especially on 2 of my fingers have much whiter nail line than 2 other fingers. I don't know why, but I feel like on my pinky finger and on my ring finger, I can still see a lot of nail lines. So I'm gonna come in for a 3rd coat. And I was really glad that I did a 3rd coat when I did my swatch photos. I usually do my photos before I film my video. And when I did my swatch photos, I decided to do a 3rd coat, and I really felt like it just brought that base another level of depth. It really did, I think, change the color. If you look at the 2 fingers that are done, I think they look much more kind of solidly seafoam, whereas my other fingers still look a little, I don't know, they're just like much more predominantly the shimmer, but I feel like I'm getting a really good balance here of the base color and the shimmer. So that is 3 coats of PARADISO. All right, and then I absolutely love the Cirque cream formula. It is a really nice formula. I don't have a ton of them, and I tend to actually pick up polishes from Cirque that are not creams because their other finishes I think are super unique, and I don't feel like I can get them from other brands for a better price. So I don't buy that many creams, but in this sale they did have some creams that I didn't have and then I had been keeping my eye on, and Highline is one of the ones that I had my eye on. It looked really unique, it looked really gorgeous, and so I wanted to pick it up, and I also thought it might be a dupe for Kale Polish Dream Boy, and I'll show you a comparison at the end here. This one has a really nice formula. On the 1st coat you can see that it's, you know, a little bit thin. I had some patchiness, but on 2 coats it gets totally opaque. It's super glossy. It's absolutely stunning. And this polish is like, I don't know, I think I saw it on Kenny Nicole's channel and she said it was purple, then it was blue, then it was purple, and I totally agree. I feel like it's really hard to kind of nail this one down, which is why I thought it might be a good dupe for Kale Polish Dream Boy. But I absolutely love this color and I'm really excited. I feel like it'll be nice to wear in the summer. I like these polishes that are kind of bright but really like white based. So that's 2 coats of Highline. All right, then I do just want to show you this next to Dream Boy. I do think that Highline is a little bit more purple, whereas Dream Boy is a little bit more, I don't know, like grayed out lavender, and Highline probably has a little bit more like brighter purple and a little bit more brighter blue in it. So they're definitely different, but maybe like in the same family. All right, so I feel like if you look at the thumbnail for this video and you see all 5 of these colors kind of next to each other, it just looks like the most me palette ever. We have blue, we have green, we have warm purple, we have some gold flakes. It's just perfect. So honestly, I love all 5 of these. From the ones that I got from the Resort Collection, I definitely expected Paloma to be my favorite, and I do really like this polish, but I think the one that blew me away, like knocked my socks off, was Anchors Away. This like really pretty shimmer with the subtle holographic is just absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that I added this to my collection, and it is unlike anything else that I own, and so I'm really, really happy that I picked this one up. So Anchors Away is my favorite, but honestly, they're all really beautiful, and I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if you picked up any from the Resort Collection. If you did, let me know what you grabbed. And if not, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And as always, I can't wait to sit down and chat about nail polish again sometime. Bye.